Everybody, all of you will know about Raul more or less. But Victor just mentioned that he was about 19. It was a second season. He was breaking through. 42 matches, 41 starts, 21 goals for Real Madrid under Capello in a title-winning season. He's been ignored a little bit, but an astonishing footballer. He's a huge, strong character, but at that stage probably he wasn't one of the bosses of the dressing room, the training ground, the restaurant, the bus journeys. But who was? I'm guessing that even though he was relatively new at the club, Hierro already was somebody who wanted to be a boss. You've mentioned Sanchez. Seedorf always thought he was right about everything all the time. One of our guests was Sven-Göran Eriksson, who coached him at Sampdoria. And Sven gave us 15 minutes of how he had to re-educate Seedorf about, why do I have to work? Just give me the ball and I'll do special things. Who have we not spoken?
And you can see nowadays how he is fit. He keeps fit now. He's in the same age like me. We are very good friends. We were teammates when he reached Real Madrid.
He could still play. He could still play world-class football.
Yeah. So how
it's ridiculous.
How it changed the mentality of a player, because we are kids. We are kids, but we are kids that we want to learn. If you want to learn, you improve much than others. This is the big point. And the fitness capacity is something nowadays also is a high demanding for every player.
In that group, who was the big boss in the players? Who was the...
Look, this is difficult for me to choose because, the Real Madrid dressing room, always there is the law. I think it's a football law. The most experienced players are captains. So, respecting that always happening, and at that moment was Manuel Sanchez, Fernando Hierro, and Paco Bullo.
The goalkeeper.
But you know what happened? This is the turning points in all the clubs where legends players are about to finish their career, and then new generation is coming, pushing, and some coach has to deal with that and has to make the change also in the leaders in the dressing room, and Capello did. Okay, Fernando Hierro was the top player at that moment, but he kept Manuel Sanchez and Paco Bullo as a captains without a role of first 11 players, but Raul jumped there straight. Raul jumped there. I know Raul since 14. We were teammates. He joined Real Madrid at the age of 14. I'm sure that you know, but I'm going to explain you. He was Atletico de Madrid academy player, and at that days, the president of Atletico de Madrid decided to cancel the system.
The famous Jesus
Gil. And he cancelled the most of the team in the youth system. So a lot of boys, a lot of young players, they from one day to the other, they were without a team. And Real Madrid picked Raul. He came to our team. We were in the under 15. He was under 14. That was very unusual for Real Madrid system, where they were very strict with the age of the players. So if you are in the under 14, you are under 14. If you are in under 15, you are under 15. But they promote Raul because he was outstanding at Atletico de Madrid as a big talent scoring. Just that, scoring. Every game he played at Real Madrid, he scores many goals. But at the 11, 12, 13, okay, you are standing out, but it's a long way to become a professional football player. But there was a lucky moment for Real Madrid because Raul was free and he came to Real Madrid, and they promote one young older player he was playing with us. And from the first day, you could understand that he had a natural talent to score. He was a lefty, very thin player, no fitness condition, but with a inside power that you couldn't understand how so much powerful boy in a very thick body. So it was amazing, and he jumped like a rocket.
Did you have as an extremo? And Raul always played as a forward, but in my mind, is he an outright 9?
No.
Yes,
no. The classical formation for Real Madrid was influenced for the big success thing that we had La Quinta del Buitre,
Yeah.
Real Madrid. And there was number 9 striker, Hugo Sanchez, and a second forward, like was Emilio Butragueño, not like a classical number 9, but a forward. Okay, the ability to play between lines, to move smart movements to the spaces, quality to play with his back to the goal.
A 9.5, you could say now, more or less.
Yes, like a 9.5, number 10, but number 10 with good skills also in terms of scoring. Raul was a number 9 in a body of a number 10, but was a number 9, definitely, because you put the ball on the box, you cross from the wing to the box, and Raul had the ability to find the best position to take the ball wherever, with the head, with the right, he was lefty, but he scored so many goals with the right. We said, but that player is lefty. How can he score such a great goal with his right, from outside of the box, from inside, whatever? He could score for every place. So he made a big jump to the first team when he was 17. I played with him together under 15, under 16, under 17, but when he was 17 years old, we were in the 13 of Real Madrid, and then Jorge Valdano took him to the first team. Jorge Valdano, when he reached to Real Madrid, he did something really, really good. Also linked to Vicente del Bosque, that he was academy director.
Head of the academy,
yeah. They built most talent players in the system, a group with the most talent players in the youth system since 16 years old, since 18. And they make extra trainings. That was something that never done in Real Madrid with the first team staff. So Jorge Valdano was training this group of talent every afternoon.
So he did his first team training,
So,
but then he worked with the younger group in the afternoon.
And they were doing a very good work for this group of talent players to help them to approach the professionalism.
Wow.
Really, really important. I'm very thanks to him also, to Jorge Valdano, because he was very important in my career, and of course in Raul's career. In all this talent, group talent, we reached the first team a good number of players: Raul, Álvaro, Guti, García Calvo, and me, 5. We were a generation.
And you probably reached it a little more quickly than you would have done, but also better prepared.
Yeah, for sure. Also, they started to use us in trainings with the first team. They started to use us in friendly games that the first team they had at that times, where there was not this mess of calendar with games, official games every day. So it was very helpful for us also. We learned a lot.